Peter here, aka Peter Freakout 10, and it's time for another update. Heck yes. Alright, now on today's episode, before I start, just hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, hope you guys had a Happy New Year. I know I shouldn't be saying hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, seeing as how you guys just saw me last video, but I never wished a Merry Christmas for you guys, and I never wished a Happy New Year, so sorry for not saying that. But for those of you who don't know why I didn't say it, was because I spent most of my time ranting and raving on the piece of trash that was Cat in the Hat. And just a quick word of note, after I finished doing that review and putting it up, I actually saw another group of people talking about the film, and they were meaner than I was to the film. Or they just had the same amount of meanness. But still, they were harsh on it. I think they were harsher than I was on the film. So you could tell the fan base that this film has is not nice. Granted, I'm surprised that there are people who do like this film. I found one person on here that says it's one of his all-time favorite films. So I was sort of like, what? Again, that's crazy. But enough of all that. On to the update. Now, as you guys can see, I don't want to show the pile, but as you guys can see, I got a pretty, or if you guys don't know, I actually got a pretty big update here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 VHS tapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 DVDs. I got these VHS tapes because my birthday was coming along the way, and I got a few things for my birthday. Having one more thing coming in the mail. Some of the games I got for Christmas. And I actually got a couple of things different from what I usually show, and I'll show them in a little bit. And I also got some action figures and comic books. But let's start with the comic books first, get them out of the way. The first two that I got were 2 other Spawn issues. I got Spawn issue 12, this is going to be like the backstory, plan to read that soon, and Spawn issue 13. Really looking forward to reading those. Another thing, and these are things that I don't usually get, these are like strategy guides for games, but I figured why not get them since I love these, well I should say I love this one particular game. Really like the idea of this one particular game, so I figured why not check it out. I'm going to be starting to play it soon. And I showed this game in an update, but I never actually got to playing it because I wanted to beat this one particular game first, and I plan on reviewing that one particular game. But figured why not get the strategy guide for it, because I want to try and get as close as I can to 100. And that game is none other than Beyond Good and Evil. This is the strategy guide. From what I hear, it's a really helpful strategy guide. Wanted to get it so that I can get far in the game. I actually got it with my cousin where they were having a deal on this store I go to that has like a buy 2, get 1 free. I couldn't find a third one, but I actually got 2, and I decided to get this one so when I started playing it, I could try and get close to 100. Really beautiful game, though. The best action-adventure game since Zelda The Wind Waker. Take that into consideration. Hope it's as good as they say. But definitely looking forward to playing this game and doing a review on it. I actually have a review of Jak 2 coming. Plan to review this game tomorrow or in a few days. Definitely excited to take a look at that game. But really enjoy this game. Really excited to play this game. I should say enjoy this game. I enjoy what I saw, but still really excited to play that. But the other game strategy guide for a game that I got was one that I already talked about, but I figured why not get it, might need it when I actually go back and replay the game and go look around. But that's for Grand Theft Auto 3. I already talked about this game. I love this game. Thought it was a fantastic play. Loved the, what is the word I'm looking for? I love the risks it took from moving from the PS1 to the PS2. It is a great game, definitely one that must be played by anybody. If you love the first 2, or if you're looking for a great action-adventure game, pick up Grand Theft Auto 3. Not as good as Vice City after playing Vice City, but still a fantastic game. Still one of my favorites. But those are the strategy guides I got, those are the comic books, and also want to show I got some action figures. Now, the first one I actually got for Christmas, this is one that is actually from a particular film that I actually saw this summer and I already reviewed. I actually really enjoyed it, and that was X2, X-Men United. I love that film. I love Alan Cummings' performance. Hugh Jackman is at his best as Wolverine. The effects were tremendous, and here he is. fantastic figure. Love the detail, the craftsmanship, the hair there, the claws. Even though they're like scrunched together, that little thing, I don't want to ruin them, but put them right there. Dang, it tipped over the other one that I wanted to show. But yeah, fantastic figure. Definitely, I think the best Wolverine figure so far that I have, quite honestly. But still, stand up this other one. It also came with the wolf too from the film. If you guys don't know, there's a scene in X2 X-Men United where he sees this wolf. It's a fantastic figure. Love that thing. And I love wolves too, so that was a plus. Stand up. God, I got this. There we go. And the other one I got, let me get the box, and I'm so happy I got this thing, was Predator 2 figure. Love this thing. It came with all the things and whatnot. I'm not going to take him out. I took the main guy out. Here he is right here. Fantastic figure. It has all the detail from the film. Really well done. Craftsmanship. You got the hair right there, which is really plasticky, but still really well done. You got the laser up here. Here. Is it backwards? Oh, I'm not going to touch it. No, it's not. No, it's not. But yeah, I really love this figure. Really, and to be honest, this is my favorite of the Predators. Out of all the Predators, this is my favorite. The City Hunter, I think, is my favorite because it's more of a monster, and I love its sort of like slasher movie take that Stephen Hopkins did to it. I love Danny Glover. I'm really excited to review Predator 2 in the future. I might have this figure in the video, but fantastic figure. Love this thing. I didn't use it too much, but yeah. On to the games now. Now, the first two games that I got, these were actually games that I was thinking about replaying because one of them I actually really wanted to play, but I figured why not play the first one. And the first one I actually originally had on PC, but I gotta tell you this. I know a lot of people love the PC version, and I understand that, but I had the hardest time with the PC version, and for me personally, my experience with the PC version was the worst because whenever I tried to play it, the game sound wouldn't work. I've tried fixing it. I tried getting a patch. I gave up. So I got the PS2 version. I like the PS2 version. But I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? Why not get the Xbox version? Because it seems like a much better version. A lot of people have said they really enjoyed the Xbox version. So I went ahead and picked it up. And it's a game that I think shows that video games can have a mature storyline. They can really suck you in. And I've already beaten this game on this console, and definitely plan on playing the second one once I've reviewed this game. But still, this is one of those games that the opening level has always stuck in my head every time I play this game, and every time I think of the name of this game, I always think of the opening level. That, to me, is the main reason I love this game. I love the mechanics. I love the main character himself. And I'm talking about Max Payne. If you're a gamer, you probably have heard of this game. This is a fantastic game. I'm definitely excited to review it, too. I think, to me, this is one of the best action John Woo-inspired games ever. And, of course, this game introduced the bullet time mechanic from The Matrix, which this game was actually in development around the same time as The Matrix, so that's really cool to think that the people say The Matrix did bullet time first. No, technically this game. So, yeah. I love this game. Great graphics. Get into all that later, but still a fantastic game. And the main reason I wanted to replay it was for the sequel, which I got really excited for. Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne. And, well, the disc came out. But I want to play. I was really looking forward to this game. I haven't played it yet. Definitely plan on playing it soon. And what's funny is I actually picked this game up on Amazon, and I got it used. And I don't have the case with me, but the disc itself was so scratched up. It was unbelievable how that thing even got sold. That disc was so scratched up that it was like, what the hell? That thing was like, did anybody check that before they sent it out? It's like crazy. But I was ticked off, so I went out and bought a new copy. The other copy's going in the mail soon, but really excited to check this sequel out and see how it stacks up to the first. I hope Remedy does a great job moving this game forward from the first. Like, I like the idea of this whole film noir love story, and the character of Mona, who had a small appearance in the first one. It's going to be interesting to see where they take her in this game, but still, really excited to check this game out. Yeah, this case isn't secure enough. That's stupid, but yeah. Still excited to check that game out. And the next game that I got, this is one that probably a lot of people haven't heard of, but for some reason, the idea to this game really interested me, and it was one of those games that, as stupid as it was, I really wanted to try it. I really thought it looked hilarious. I've seen gameplay of it, and it just made me want to go check it out. Yes, I know, I just want to make one thing clear. Yes, I know that I think the animal people got mad at this game because there was animal cruelty in the game, but it's really more cartoony, and it's really in the sense that of like a Looney Tunes Bugs Bunny sort of thing. But I'm talking about Whiplash. I got this game for the Xbox. It's also on the PlayStation 2. Max Payne 1 and 2 are also on PlayStation 2 and PC, and I think Max Payne 1's on the Game Boy, but I wanted to give this game a try. I thought it looked funny. Basically, you have this little guy chained with you, and you do all these crazy stuff. You can stuff him down the toilet. You can hair seagull. You can turn him into a balloon and raise you over stuff. Flaming furball, radioactive rabbit, bunny grinder, electrostatic rabbit, tug-a-rabbit, hyper hair. That's a different one. Chocolate bunny. I don't know what that is. I literally don't want to know what that is. Stuffed rabbit and more. So seems like a fun game, and I like this company, Crystal Dynamics, who made the Gex games, so see how that is. The other game that I got from a particular series I really wanted to try, and this one, for some reason, I really wanted to try. I did play the other one for the systems. I played the PC version, and this one had so much content in it that I wanted to try this one. And I skipped over the PC one, I went ahead and got this one. And it's a game that I'm going to play a little bit of and try not to play too much because I know how addicting this game is. And that is The Sims Bustin' Out. This is the one with the online play. I have the other Sims game for GameCube and I have The Sims for PC, but I wanted to try this one out because just like all of the additions that this one has, it's going for more of like a sort of like high-tech, kind of funny, over-the-top kind of vibe to it, and I thought it looked fantastic, so I went out and picked it up. It's also available on Xbox and GameCube, but if you're going to get the GameCube version, be careful. Have a better memory card, because there are copies of this game that actually require 250 megabytes, or 250 blocks of data in order to play it, and you need the memory card. You literally need the memory card, and I was sort of like, why would you need the memory card to play when you could just play the game? Who's gonna want to save it? But you know, but looking forward to playing this game. Might do a review on it soon. So yeah. The next game I actually picked up, this is one that I actually saw a Versus on. If you guys know the show Judgment Day, when they reviewed Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy, they actually did a Versus on this game and another game, Kaya Dark Lineage, which I was actually thinking about getting, but I was sort of like, on it. The manual's ripped it up. Is it part of the thing? Yeah, it's on its own, because this is like a completely different one. Huh. That's funny. But this game looked interesting, really cool idea to it. I like platformers, so I figured why not give this a try, and that is Metal Armed Glitch in the System. Definitely looks like a fun game. Like the idea of it. Sort of like a Ratchet and Clank little game, only it's more team-based than I think those games are, but definitely looking forward to giving this game a try. I like the idea. Blast your way to victory as Glitch, the gunslinging half-ton fearless bot of Droid City. found as normal scrap metal but transformed into destructive machinery. Glitch is determined to free his people from the evil clutches of General Corrosive and his mechanical army of Millbots. Unleash a world of pain as you annihilate General Sinister, plan to dominate the world and salvage the robot race. So, could be a fun game. Definitely looking forward to playing that. And the last game that I got for the GameCube, this is one that I really wanted to give a try. I know the last time they actually made a SpongeBob game wasn't that good. Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, Blue Sky Interactive. It was fun, but the game itself was broken. It was glitchy at times. There was some points in it where because I honestly thought it was my PS2, but it turned out it was the game disc because it would go back to the start menu at certain points in the game. But figured why not get this. Even though the GameCube version didn't do that, but the PS2 version had those problems. I was surprised about that. But figured why not get this game, and I've heard things that's improved. It's the best SpongeBob game ever, and that is Battle for Bikini Bottom. I don't have the case for it. I got the disc, but still got the game. I'm excited to check that out. Now on to the films, and the first film that I got, this is one that I've been searching for a while. Really want to see this film. Another film to add to the Steven Seagal collection. My brother actually got this for me. And this is probably his most famous film. And I'm definitely looking forward to checking this film out. And that is Under Siege. With Tommy Lee Jones and Gary Busey as your bad guys. I'm looking forward to checking this film out. Definitely like the idea of Die Hard on a battleship. And just all around, looks like a great film. Did well at the box office. Even outgrossed Double Team with Jean-Claude Van Damme. So Steven Seagal got his revenge. So yeah, definitely looking forward to checking that out. Speaking of Seagal, here's another one. The film he did after this, and the film that almost killed his career, On Deadly Ground. The film he directed too. I know a lot of people hate this film, but for some reason, I remember I showed the trailer to my friend. He said it looked interesting. I saw the trailer. It interested me too. So I figured why not watch it. I know this film has its haters. It's in the bottom of IMDb. I don't know why, but this film is not. If you think this film deserves to be in the bottom of IMDb, you are sadly mistaken. You are really mistaken. The best Seagal movie to date. We'll see when we watch it, but still looks interesting. I like the idea of him fighting this oil rig. Michael Caine is the bad guy. You get Billy Bob Thornton, Arlie Ermey, John C. McGinley, Basil Polidorus, who does the score to RoboCop, does the score in this film. Looks like an interesting film. Definitely looking to give it a try. So check that out. Check it out. Now on to his rival, Jean-Claude Van Damme. The first one that I got from him. This is one that is probably his most famous film, and it's the one that I think got him to superstardom. And everybody who talks about Jean-Claude Van Damme, they even think of Universal Soldier, this film. And even my cousin himself says this is one of his favorites. But that film is Time Cop. Looks like an awesome film. Peter Hymas, who directed The Relic, actually directed this. So, could be good. Really looking forward to checking this out. I haven't seen the trailer of it, but I will definitely check it out once I get around to watching it. Because I want to review his other stuff first before going into this one. But still looks really interesting. Another Jean-Claude Van Damme film that was also directed by Peter Hymas, and this is one that has its fans, but recently it's starting to see a lot of hate. Well, I would say hate, but a lot of people are starting to see the problems of it. A lot of people are really starting to nitpick it, and it really doesn't look as bad as they say. I know one person pointed out the stunt doubles, which that doesn't bother me. That really doesn't bother me. I think one reason is because he was on drugs at that point, so could be worse, but yeah. But Sudden Death. This is the one that he did where it's Die Hard in a hockey ring. And you have Powers Booth as your bad guy. There he is back there. Looks like a really interesting film. Definitely going to check this out in the future once I get around to it. This is the one that I'm honestly excited to watch. This is the one that, to me, when I wanted to watch Jean-Claude Van Damme and I was looking through his films, this is the one that immediately caught my attention. I know I was talking with my dad about it. He hates the film. It was like, it was stupid. It was unbelievable. I'm like, I'm not going to believe him. I'll watch what I want. And if I like it, I like it. Definitely excited to check that film out. And the next film that I got, this is one that was actually directed by Keenen Ivory Wayans. And it's one that, honestly, to me, really drew me in. And, well, honestly, I should say it drew me in because I was actually introduced to this film by my cousin who told me it was hilarious, that I should check it out, and when I saw the trailer, that's when it interested me. It looked funny. I actually had this on the In the Army Now VHS over there. There's a preview for it, so I figured why not go and check it out. So pretty much went ahead and picked it up, and that is A Low Down Dirty Shame with Keenen Ivory Wayans, Jada Pinkett, Charles S. Dutton, Andrew Divoff, the Wishmaster himself is in this film. So really excited to check this out. I like Andrew Divoff. I like Charles S. Dutton from Alien 3. Yes, I know Alien 3 is hated. I like it. I mean, it's not as good as the first two, but it's still a good film. Oh, God. Not again. God, I'm wasting time on that video. Not wasting time on you guys. I'm wasting time putting this up. I don't want to stall you guys. Figures fell. I gotta get something. I gotta get a glass case for these things. Hold on, guys. God, it needs to happen in front of the video. I might get a glass case for this, guys. Sorry. I'll put them up later, but yeah, might get a glass case, but other than that, I think this film looks funny. I don't agree with the 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. That is too harsh. There are so many other films that deserve a 0%. Why is it that this, Senior Trip, and Tank Girl get such low scores, yet movies that are so overrated have to get bajillions scores or whatnot? I don't know, but looking forward to checking out this film. I don't think it's a 0% bad. And the next film that I got, released the same year as Speed, and another bomb movie that a lot of people hate. My cousin himself actually likes this film, so I figured why not check it out. I like Jeff Bridges, I like Tommy Lee Jones, and Forrest Whitaker's in this. Stephen Hopkins, director of Predator 2, actually directed this film, and it looked really interesting to me. And he also directed Ghost in the Darkness and Judgment Night, other films I actually enjoy. Hold on one sec, guys. It's alright, just something. The wolf tipped over as I was just. Well, for nothing. There we go. But anyway. But that film is none other than Blown Away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. I know some people don't like this film. To each their own. My dad likes this film, so that's a film that he likes that we could agree on. So, decided to check it out. Could be interesting, but I do it for summer movie review like I did with Speed last year. Now it's Blown Away's turn. But yeah. And the next film I got, which is with Bill Paxton, Ice-T, William Sadler, and Ice Cube, is one that I've never seen, and I'm going to give this film a try. It's directed by Walter Hill, who actually directed 48 Hours. He also directed Last Man Standing. Those are films that I'm excited to check out. Well, Last Man Standing I actually picked up. I'm going to show that in our update, but that film is none other than Trespass. I know some people may not like this film, but we'll only give it a shot, see what I think. And no, I did not pay that. $94.95. Did not pay that. But yeah. The next film that I got, this is one with Michael Douglas, directed by Ridley Scott, who brought us Alien and Blade Runner. And this is Michael Douglas. If you guys look at the cover, it's not him trying to be Cobra. That's what I originally thought, but I wanted to check this out because I thought it looked interesting, and that is Black Rain. Again, I've never seen this before, so don't know what to expect, but definitely excited to check this out. And the next one that I got, this is one that I remember seeing the trailer for. I never actually got to see it, so I'm going to watch it soon. This is actually directed by Peter Berg, who starred in Shocker. So, See what we think of this when we watch it. That is The Rundown with The Rock and Sean William Scott. Two actors that I like. Sean William Scott from American Pie, Evolution, The Rock from everything, honestly. But see what we think of this film. Next up is another film with Powers Booth starring Brandon Lee. May he rest in peace. It's his first film before he did The Crow. And honestly, from what I've heard from some people, his most underappreciated film. We'll see what we think of this when we watch it. That is Rapid Fire. Really excited to check this film out. Looks really good. Brandon Lee I like as an actor. It's sad he's not with us anymore. Powers Booth, really excited to see. So, yeah. Dwight H. Little, who also directed Marked for Death, my favorite Steven Seagal film so far, directed this. So let's see what we think of that. Hold on, let me just fix these. You know what, I'll do it later. But getting down to the DVDs now, the first one that I got, this was a film that my cousin actually recommended to me, and I figured why not pick it up, and that is Heat, with Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, and Val Kilmer. I've never seen this film before, so I'm going to be watching it soon. Might do it as a birthday review when I watch it. A birthday month review this, and a few other films like Cyborg or something, because I'm going to get that for my birthday. But tell you guys what I think of this when I watch it. Never seen it before. I like these actors, and like these sort of... I like the sort of like crime drama action type in it. It's not really like an action movie. It's more of like a talky kind of film for my cousin told me, but I'm still willing to give it a try. And the next film that I got, this is another Jean-Claude Van Damme film, and it's one of his most hated films so far from what I've heard. And this is one that he did based off a video game. It's Raul Julia's last film. I wanted to give it a try. I like Jean-Claude Van Damme. I like Raul Julia. And I like the series. Can't be as bad as everybody makes it out to be, but that is Street Fighter. And my cousin likes this film too, so this movie has its fans. If you guys know Italian Stallion 51, he actually gave this movie a good review, so if this movie has its fans, I'm pretty sure I'll enjoy it too. But I'll talk about that when I watch it. And the next film that I got is actually a 2-pack of Sylvester Stallone films. 2 of them that I've never seen before. I've heard some things about them. I know this one in particular has its haters. The other one has a little bit more of a fandom, but it's not as big as his other films. But still want to give it a try. But that is The Specialist and Assassins. The Specialist is actually him. Sharon Stone. You also got James Woods as the bad guy, and I know the story of him, how he was scared that James Woods would beat him in the role, outact him, I should say. This is also directed by Luis Loosa, who actually directed Anaconda, Sniper. Anaconda is my favorite film of his. I've never seen this one, so I don't know what to say. It could be good, could be bad. I know that one person said it's more of an erotic thriller than an action film, but see what I think. Assassins, I have actually heard some negative things about from the critics, but it seems to be getting a cult following. See what we think of it. Looks pretty good. Antonio Banderas, Sylvester Stallone, Julianne Moore from Hannibal, Richard Donner, who directed Lethal Weapon and Superman 1 and 2. Actually, he didn't direct Superman 1 and 2, he just did a cut of it, but see what we think of this. And the last Jean-Claude Van Damme film in this sack, this is one that seems to be one of his most appreciated films, and I was willing to check it out. I thought it looked really interesting, and that is Death Warrant. That is directed by Darren Safran and written by David S. Goyer, who also wrote Demonic Toys, The Crow, City of Angels, among other films. Definitely excited to check this film out. Tell you guys what I think of it. It heard some really good things about it, so yeah. And the last film that I got is a Stallone film that is a remake of the 19-something film with Michael Caine, who has a small appearance in this film. 1971, that's what it was. He was in the other film, and this is one that seems to get its hate, but it's also starting to get its fans, and that is Get Carter, in the Snapper case. I have to hold this in because this DVD case is broken. I hate that when that happens. It was the last one, though, and I didn't notice it until I got in the car, but still excited to check this out. Looks really good. I like the idea of it, him being an assassin. Here's a thing for it, but still looks really good. I'll tell you especially I want to watch it. But that is my update. Some really good films that I got, some of which I actually plan to review in the future. Really excited to take a look at some of these films. And definitely have a review coming. Jak 2. I also plan on reviewing some games I actually want to review to get out of the way. True Crime, Streets of LA. I have a review of that coming. Medal of Honor, Rising Sun. This is the order that's coming in. Manhunt, just beat that recently. We're excited to check that out. Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. So excited to talk about that. And The Simpsons Hit and Run, which I beat just a couple days ago. We're excited to talk about that. I'll put that in this order. But yeah, that is my update. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys got some good gifts. If you guys got anything good, tell me in the comments below. Some of these are from a gift card that I actually got. Well, technically I had a gift card that's still on the account, and it's been there for a long time, and just had other ones that added to it. So yeah, been saving it for a while, but yeah, definitely excited to check some of this stuff out. If you guys have seen any of these films, tell me in the comments below what you guys think of them. Even if you hate any of the films, tell me why you hate them. Would love to hear them. And this one I'm definitely excited to check out because I like Brandon Lee. Move over Van Damme, Seagal, Brandon Lee has arrived. Well, I won't say this, but yeah, definitely excited to check these films out. But enough yakking. I'll see you guys later. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Next time I have a review of Jak 2 coming. I'm just putting this in to mention the first, but to have the review of this game coming. Real excited to review that. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.